and management. Today you are going to learn about case study method of learning. You will be engaged in management studies to become management practitioners, supervisors, managers, and the goal is never ending. You may sometimes reach to the CEO of the company, and for that reason the practical study of the management course is of utmost importance. Part of your curriculum is solving management case studies. In practical classes, you will be given business case studies in planning, organizing, staffing, leading, controlling, operations management, motivation, decision making skills, and effective communication. What is case study? A case study can be described as the study of an object, person, entity, enterprise, community, or situation in its natural habitat in a controlled or uncontrolled and observational manner. You can make a case study on any object for that matter. Okay. Or maybe you can make a case study on very famous personalities such as on Bill Gates. You can make a good case study on Warren Buffett, why he has become so successful, what are his models of business. Or you can make a case study on some important personalities, or maybe on any entity, on any enterprise, successful enterprise. You can make so many case studies on Microsoft, why Microsoft window programs and so on and so forth, they become more and more successful. Or you can make a case study on any situation. Example, nowadays the best case study can be made on the COVID-19 situation. What are the wrongdoings of so many countries? Why some of the countries have become more successful? Why some of the countries are not controlling it? It is a good opportunity to make case study on a specific situation such as COVID-19 also. It could be a detailed study of successful company or its business model also. As I told you, you can make a case study on a successful business model. Why Toyota has become more successful than General Motors? We can make a very good case study on this. It could be a cause for failure or a giant industry. Sometimes some of the biggest industries, they becomes bankrupt. To remember, so far I can remember Environ company. It was a multi-billion company and its stocks came down to from $350 to just $1. You can make a case study on a failed giant industry also. It could be a causes for success or failure of a particular industry. Even within the industry, why what you call the oil and gas industry is slackening. Nowadays the oil and gas industry is not making profit as it used to be about 5 years before. So you can make a very good case study on oil industry also. Management cases. Unlike technical students uses laboratory to prove their theoretical skills, management students in case studies so that the students can step into the shoes of the given case study, understand the implications and the complications involved, and can have the feeling that of a troubleshooter. Management case studies are totally different from the what you call scientific case studies. It is totally different from technical case studies. In technical case studies or in scientific case studies, we are working in a closed environment in a laboratory. Whereas management case studies is case study so that the student can step into the shoes of a given case study. For example, Walmart. Why Walmart has become so much successful? Management cases, to put in a nutshell, to be in brief, case study is a simulation of a management situation that helps the management graduates to react in a real situation and help them by providing right directions towards right decision making and problem solving. That is the main object of management cases. Advantages of case studies. There are a number of advantages for case studies. It helps students to data driven analysis. Whatever the analysis they used to do, that will be proved by data. It will help you to appreciate complex world situation. Case study are an open-ended. It is thinking something like out of the box. It helps in discussion and dialogue. Here you can make a lot of discussions and dialogues in case studies. Content of case studies. How the case study looks, because you are doing first time these case studies in your courses. So how it looks, what is the content of the case studies? Usually the case study can be brief or extensive, running from 2 to 30 pages. In your book, every chapter starting from planning, you used to have 2 to 3 mini cases that is running just 2 to 3 pages, just around 2 pages, and these are the very simple case study to begin with. If you want to do case study in greater detail, you can just go and check in the internet. You can get a case study on Walmart, why it becomes successful. That is 30 pages, 27 to 30 pages. Like this, if you want to see the white paper or the case study about General Motors, you will get about more than 50 pages. Usually the case study can be brief or extensive, running from 2 to 30 pages. As such, there is no specific rule that the content should be limited or extended up to the certain levels, because it depends on the situation. It depends on the condition of the case. Some cases we have to study maybe for 20 years. Some cases we have to study for 10 years. Example, if you want to study about oil industry, why oil prices is slackening from $100 per barrel to just $30. You have to study maybe around 10 years or 5 years. How to grasp it? How you can understand case study? Read the entire text thoroughly once and jot down the key points and concept, and also the important issues involved in it in a separate sheet. This is the way how you can solve the case study. How to analyze and solve it? Case study looks for 4 W's in case, such as what is the problem? You have to analyze what is the problem of the situation. Where is the number 2? Where is the problem? Where the problem is occurring. Then number 3, when the problem started. When the problem started, as I told you in case of oil industry, when the problem started decreasing the oil prices, when it has decreases the oil prices from boom to rock bottom down, and why the problem occurred, why it is occurred. So it answers 4 questions, 4 W's: what, where, when, and why. Relate the and correlate all the factors and forces together to have better, quick grasp about the case. Also read between the lines keenly. Apply your common sense and make comparative study of the situation. We can use SWOT analysis for case study also. SWOT analysis, it stands for strength, weakness, and opportunities. Strength of the company or organization, you have to analyze what is the strength of the company. You have to analyze in greater detail, and you have to analyze weakness of the company or the organization. Then you have to analyze about the opportunities for the company or organization. What are the opportunities for growth, so on and so forth. Then you have to analyze about the threats of the company or the organization. Even you can use SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats of a company or an organization. This is one of the best way of solving case studies. How to answer case study questions? Create number of multiple solutions to a given problem. Choose the best that suits the present position and adopt. It requires intuition and gut feeling to shortlist the best logical, analytical, and appropriate decision. Don't repeat what is already stated in the case. The students who are new to the case study, they don't know how to solve the case study. So they used to pick up some of the sentences or paragraphs or sentences, key sentences from the case, and they used to repeat it in their answer. It is not like that. Don't repeat what is already stated in the case. You have to comprehend. You have to understand. Then you have to give your answer out of the box. Effective way to solve case studies. Read the case thoroughly twice. First, like a story, and second time highlight the characters and key people in the case. In case, sometimes you have 3 people, sometimes you have 5 people, sometimes you have 6 people. You have to read like a story first time. What Mr. John is doing, what Mr. Keith is doing, what so many names will be involved in the cases. Okay, you have to grasp each and every person's what you call the personality as such. Define the central issue of the case. What is the central issue of the case? Whether the central issue of the case is communication, or whether it is the central issue of the case is improper planning, maybe it is badly shaped strategic management. Don't think all strategic managements are highly sophisticatedly designed. Sometimes even the strategic management or strategic plan will be badly shaped. Maybe sometimes there will be mistake in the strategic plan of the organization itself. Sometimes you are what you call indicating something to be achieved that is highly impossible. So define the central issue of the case, define the firm's goals and objectives, identify the constraints to the problem, identify all the relevant alternatives, select the best alternatives. This is the effective way to solve case studies. Now, there is a big difference between passive learning and case study learning. Why in all management courses you have to go for case study learning? There is a big difference between passive learning and case study learning. What is passive learning? In other courses, if there is no case study, just you are what you call memorizing some of the questions and answers, and you are giving some of the question answers in a true and false fashion, or maybe multiple choice questions, maybe discuss questions, or maybe explain questions. In this, what you are doing, you are just memorizing few paragraphs, memorizing some of the concepts, memorizing some of the ideas. Then you are identifying whether the statement is true or false, or sometimes you are identifying which one is the best answer among the 4 alternatives, or you can discuss, or you can diagram. That is the traditional way of learning. The case study learning is totally different. The traditional learning, we can call it as passive learning. You are not that much active. In case study learning, you will become more active. So in passive learning or traditional learning, I should say traditional learning, you receive ideas. You receive ideas from the book, you receive ideas from the teachers. Whereas in case study, you are in a position to offer ideas. See the difference here. For example, oil industry has failed. Why it has failed? You can give some constructive ideas after studying the case. In passive learning, you are just answering the questions. True, false, multiple choice, explain, discussion, so on and so forth. Whereas here, you are asking the question. You are asking the question out of the box. In passive learning, hearing analysis. In case study learning, making analysis. You are just, learning the analysis. Here you are making your own analysis. In passive learning, examining text. In case study, engaging in the text. There is a big difference between examining the text and engaging the text. You will interpret according to the situation. Good interpretation of words and sentences and situations will be there in case study learning. Passive learning, accepting assumptions. Case study, challenging assumptions. You can ask questions, why this, and you can ask questions in a challenging way in case study learning. Whereas in passive learning, you will accept the assumptions. Faculty-student dialogue. In passive learning, you have the interaction between the teacher and the student. Whereas in case study learning, student to student dialogue, it is like a group discussion from the students, discussing 3, 4, 5 students together and coming with a good answer. Passive learning, faculty locus, whereas case study learning, it is student locus. That means what? It is student centered. Passive learning, faculty locus, it is centered on the teacher. Here in the passive learning, the lecturer, the teacher is the hero, whereas in the case study learning, student is the hero. He is giving solutions. It is student focused. It is child focused. To conclude, writing case study is a multi-dimensional skills. Case studies is the heart of the management curriculum. If there is no case study, your study of management course is in vain. It is something like waste. So every management curriculum need to have good case studies. Creating case study is a skill, not a talent. It is a good skill. Everybody cannot create good case studies. If the case study writer has creative mind, passion, nose to writing, eye for the details, analytical bent of mind, problem solving skills, decision making skills, and ability to see the big picture, thinking out of the box, he has the best capability to write good cases. Good luck.